That's not normal. This is all happening because I hold a camera sometimes. Weird. Throughout the course of this year, I have been documenting certain jobs that I've been doing that I have considered to be slightly random, slightly out there, a bit more interesting than your average, for example, wedding that I shoot, you know, a couple of times a month. I did something like this maybe, I'm gonna say 2 years ago? 1.5 years ago? That video is one of my favorite things that I've ever made. I'll link it down below. I do genuinely recommend that you go and watch it. But as the life of a photographer, videographer just keeps on being more and more random and more interesting, I just figured, why not just make it like a running series and just upload one of these, I don't know, like once a year or something like that. So this is that video. We're right back to the start of, basically the start of my working year. Anyway, I had one of the sweetest jobs that I've ever had before, which was gathering up some footage and photos of the sound crew at the Fatboy Slim concert in Belfast. Just want to point out, this was Dylan Osborne's job, not mine. He shot like most of the main footage and stuff in the Dublin concert, and he wasn't available for the Belfast one, so I came off the bench and I was the backup. Just want to make that clear, this was Dylan's job, not mine. I really suffer from anxiety at jobs like this. I don't know, when you walk into somebody else's world and they all know what they're doing and they all know each other, and I come walking in and it's like, hey, I'm the photographer, and 10 minutes in I'll be feeling fine, but right now I am anxious as all hell, I'll be honest. Check out my office for today. Not bad. Cannot express how out of place I feel here. It's ridiculous. So one thing that Dylan warned me about was bring earbuds because it's insanely loud. And I was like, yeah right Dylan, the old man. Bloody hell, I wish I brought earbuds. What better way to honour the mother of my children on Mother's Day than by buggering off all day and shooting a music video? That's what I'm about to talk about actually. So at the Dublin Fatboy Slim gig, Dylan got COVID, and at the Belfast Fatboy Slim gig, I got a pretty horrendous cold, not COVID thankfully. I've already had it a couple of weeks ago, but yeah. Can I get a sausage and egg McMuffin meal, please?
Yeah.
So this video today, it's for a guy called Donal Scullion, or Scully. It's meant to be this whole idea of we're all living in this digital world, you know, social media all out there. And it's gonna be one of those kind of, it's supposed to look kind of crappy, but well done crappy, if that makes sense. I'm thinking Flight of the Conchords kind of vibes or something like that. I don't know. You'll see what I mean. More like a crappuccino. Am I right? Piss off, Swan, you're not getting my McDonald's. Oh, alright. Beautiful day, which as I'm sure you know for photographers and videographers, we hate that. I thought I'd come and just show you the area first. It's pretty sweet. Looking good. That's awesome. So these were spray painted like 3 hours ago?
These were spray painted like not even 3 hours ago.
And you're going to be wearing them on your face all day?
Good. We'll be getting high on them.
Yeah. Huffing paint fumes all day.
Great.
So do you remember Andrew? He was in one of my uploads a good couple of months ago. Hold on, what did I call that one? Lanky Moron with DIY haircut does mediocre street photography. Yeah, he was in that one. He's one of my mates. Shoot a bunch of weddings with him. He's doing stills photography for today. In fact, he's the one who sort of got me this job. I was saying we could all just run away.
Virtual friends, but I can't talk to any of them because they don't know me. I'm having a virtual identity crisis. Can someone tell me who I am?
I was actually like, where the hell's my tripod? under the bloody camera.
Under the camera.
Bed and a shopping trolley. Bike. Microwave. Is this from last night that it's still going? Somebody burnt their microwave? To me this is just welcome to Northern Ireland in a nutshell. Like, meanwhile in Northern Ireland, in the name of art.
Why do you give away all your secrets? Why do you give away all your secrets? Why do you give away
All done. That was so much fun. I absolutely love shooting that. That's good fun. I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into editing that. Second McDonald's of the day? I think so. Went for the slightly healthier option of Subway instead. Alright, it is definitely the next weekend and not like 4 months later. So that first video with Scully, that sort of took wackiness off in one direction. Today's music video is taking it off in a whole other direction. Man alive. I obviously haven't even shot it yet, but future me, future you, here's a little bit of the video. Yeah, so a bit different. Just arrived at the forest that we're shooting the first part of the video in. Don't really know what these guys look like. Well, I know what one of them looks like. Something tells me they're going to be pretty easy to spot though. Did you ever get any gyp for the, you know, the makeup and the outfits and all at your gigs or anything? Anybody ever give you any?
Not yet.
Makeup wanker or
No.
kiss prick? Lipstick dickhead? No? Small child in that car, just looking,
Scarred
you know,
for life.
scarred for life, yeah. They all look so innocent, it's funny.
Without the makeup.
Oh, look at the dog because of him.
Oh no, he's adorable.
Sit. Are you being serious? You take the piss?
No, I'm taking it.
Is it on flat on looking?
Yes.
Oh yes, it
Right, yeah.
Alright, we get stuck in.
Oh no!
It's alright, it's alright. So grab it like there. Okay, so go for it.
It's because I've got blood in the gloves now. And
What's that, about 3.5 feet away from your foot, maybe? Do you beat them up in the studio then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool beans. Got to bring a camera with me, so I'm vlogging on my terrible phone camera. We're here at this building now where Ethan the singer is basically about to get his cack kicked in, which is the start of the video. The bit that we shot there earlier in the forest is the sort of end of the video. Definitely out of my comfort zone. It's good fun. I'm enjoying this one. It's a creative direction that I've never quite gone in. The whole horror, action, brutal, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, expanding my creative horizons here.
Well, I just go in like
I was it up.
yeah. See, once I go, I'm gonna go that way, then I'm gonna drop.
Do it
just
up,
fucking,
do it up that way.
Yeah, and then
it's
I'm gonna-
head and the blood all goes
and
down.
then I'm gonna drop. Go, ready? Go, 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 go.
I think that looks pretty sweet. Nice. Right, second guy. Third guy. That's a window. That was sweet. Visually, not really something that I would go to, the whole like fighting and gory and horror and all that there, but I actually really did get into that creatively. It's very enjoyable. 2 wacky ass music videos in completely different ways. After that, obviously the thing to do is a newborn baby / family shoot, of course, which I'm not going to show you any of for obvious reasons, but let's go to tonight's job. Tonight I am going down to Justin Wood. Long-term subscribers might remember Mark from Justin Wood did a bit of epic B-roll with him. That was like 2 years ago, man. I've known Mark for quite a while now. Me and him go to the same church together. Yep. You weren't expecting that? Yeah, so he's holding a workshop tonight. People are going to come do some woodwork. I don't actually really know. Hvar's Whiskey are going to be there as well, just doing something. Actually, I don't know. Hvar's Whiskey are going to be there. By the way, I'm Northern Irish, so it's pronounced Hvar's. So I'm just going along to that and just grabbing a bit of content for everyone. I must make it look like I eat McDonald's all the time. It is literally only when I'm doing these wee filming jobs. Very rarely. You just happen to see most of them. Apparently this McSpicy is hot shit. I'll be the judge of that. First half of the burger, I'm gonna say 6 out of 10 on the spicy rating, but as you finish and get towards the end, it's a solid 7.5 in my opinion. Just arrived safely about 3 minutes ago. I just had to do a full-blown emergency stop because of a tractor coming down a very narrow lane. The camera, you were sitting on the passenger seat, and I caught the camera mid-air in the what do you call it? The footwell, whatever you call that there, as it was sliding off. Priorities. Near car crash. It wasn't really a near car crash, but it felt like it at the time. And my instinct is save the camera. Grabbed it in midair by the lens, you know, like that. Pretty cool. Wish it was caught on camera. The carnage. This was all sitting in the back seat. I got paid. Someone gave me money to film someone disinfecting their boots and then vaccinating a sheep. Okay. Not much more I can do with it than that. In May, I woke up to one of the most random and best messages that I've ever woken up to in my life. It was from my buddy Mark McCulloch, photographer that I've worked with a couple of times at weddings. The gist of which was, I'm going to Croatia tomorrow for 5 days to shoot a wedding. Free plane ticket, free Airbnb. Do you want to come? His family was meant to go with him. Last minute, they couldn't go. He knows that I love travel and we get on really well together shooting videos side by side, photo and video, so he offered it to me. This was one of the best experiences of my life. Thank you, Mark. The wedding was awesome, and it was just one of those times where you're just looking around yourself like, I'm standing on this beautiful Croatian island filming this awesome wedding on like 2 days notice. You just think, that's not normal. This isn't what normal, this doesn't happen to normal people. This is all happening because I hold a camera sometimes. Weird. What was even weirder though was like the night after the wedding or something, we got locked into the fortress on that island. It was Hvar Island on Croatia. Went up to the fortress as total tourists. They shut the place down and we get locked in for like 2 hours in the dark. Could not get out. Finally found a ladder, managed to climb our way out. I actually can't breathe. This is too funny. Oh, ridiculous situation to be in as full-blown grown-ups, parents. You know, it was just crazy. And what I think was the single weirdest thing about it was I had left my GoPro sitting taking a time lapse of the sun going down on one of the walls and forgotten about it. So after it took us 2 hours to essentially break out of this fortress and we're walking down the hill, I just go, GoPro still up there taking a time lapse. I essentially had to break back in, go back up to the top of the wall, get my GoPro, and I'm standing alone, completely alone, in the dark, in this Croatian fortress, and I'm just looking around me thinking, what has led to this sequence? What sequences of events has led to me standing here doing this, you know, in this moment of my life? It's because I'm a videographer. I love that. I absolutely I love that so much. 2 days after we got home from Croatia, I went and got some content for a barbershop. We went to Amsterdam for our holiday this year as a family, which was amazing. One night I was out taking photos on the street, doing my usual POV street photography thing, and I went in the bar just to get a drink and, most importantly, to use the bathroom, and had this conversation. Popped into this bar just to pee, but you know, I didn't want to be rude and just pee. Bought a beer as well. Ended up, you know, chatting to the guys next to me who bought me this pretty horrific shot. Turns out they work for booking.com, and I spoke about how I actually kind of knew a little bit about booking.com. I was aware of their like videography stuff. They took my Instagram, followed me, did all that there, and then were telling me about their friend who works with a lot of international rugby players doing photo and video work, and that they would pass my Instagram along to that dude as well. So got talking to them, English, Spanish, and Austin, Texas. I love how random life is. Nothing came of it in the end, obviously. This drunk guy in an Amsterdam bar. Obviously nothing was going to come from that, but I still just love the randomness of sitting having a conversation with this guy for no other reason than, you know, my camera was sitting on the bar, on the table, and we're talking about all that, and wonderful. Hope you enjoyed that little behind the scenes look of what life is like as a photographer and videographer. Like I say, I might do one of these like every year, or I don't know. I've got no plan.